Okay, so thanks for watching. We're back with level 3, and I'm going to transfer from the ground to her back. We've already done level 1, grooming for mindset. We've done level 2, establish communication, through the 5-part series of 5 questions to get a deeper understanding of the horse. Horse gets a deeper understanding of us. But I want to point out the beautiful thing about that is the person actually gets a deeper understanding of themselves, and the horse actually gets a deeper understanding of themselves in that 5-part series. And when that starts happening, that's when the magic or the beauty or the essence of horsemanship really starts to become clear. Clarity through engagement. So what I always do is I'm going to check her with a lateral movement. Nice. And then I want to check this other side. It's kind of a pre-flight check. If you were to get on your horse and you ask this question every single time before you get up there, you're going to put a student up there, anything. If they're bracing and rigid in the neck, they're not ready. If they're soft and compliant to the question, they're basically saying, I'm ready. And that's the question. Before I get up here, I'm going to ask her, are you with me? She says, yes. I say, thank you. I'm going to put a toe in the stirrup so that way, if she were to move away or run off, I could just, pop down and get out of the way. So what I'll do is I'll do that one question. Good job. And then I'll go ahead and put a toe in the stirrup, mount up. And then before I go anywhere, I'm going to ask her that question again, but I'll do it on the right side. Soft. Nice. So in other words, when I say soft, I want to ask on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to start at a 0.5. If it's fingertip pressure and all I got to do is just indicate what I'd like and she gives to that, there's no need to go to a 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10. And that's that consciously aware of what you're thinking and what you're doing. If I think with my brain that I want to pick up a rein with my hand and depend on that less and less as time goes on, I'm going to utilize it as least amount as possible. So I don't want to depend on it. So in time, I won't. In other words, we fast forward up to the level that this horse is at to today. If I want to pick up on a rein and turn her to go in a direction, I will pretend that I have a rein. I'll pick up on the right rein, apply a left leg, and we'll just do a circle rather than use the rein. Come back through, stop right here, and I'm going to ask her to back away from the camera a little bit more, just so we make sure we're good. And then relax. Same thing to go the other direction. But I didn't really want to fast forward up too much. I just want to point out you're depending on your reins less and less as time goes on. So I want a nice, soft, calm, quiet, thinking horse. So I have to be calm, quiet, thinking myself. We're going into level 3, and I'm going to make sure that the steering works, and we'll just utilize reins. So I could do a right rein, that would turn me right. I could do a left rein, that would turn me left. I want to be as soft as possible in any question that I ask. I don't use bits in their mouths, so I can't force them to submit. I want to ask with soft, light pressure. I'm not going to use a spur to bump them and giggle and get them going. I'm going to use the calf muscle and apply enough pressure to get the point across. So if I turn the toe out and I apply the calf muscle, that's all that it should be. It's all that should be required. I come back in here and I sit down as a seated stop, and then I apply a right calf muscle, go the other direction. I'm going to bring her out here just a little bit, stop right there. And then we'll back up a couple of steps, one more, and relax. And then I'll ask her, she did. She took a deep breath. I'll ask her to relax. Triggers the body responsive relaxation. So anytime they take a deep breath when you're on their back, you take a deep breath. Drop your shoulders, relax them. Relax your hips, relax your legs. If you're tense in your body, you're sending that to your horse. So if you want your horse calm, quiet thinking, calm, quiet responses in the body, you have to be that. You have to present what you expect. So we've got our steering, we've got our gas pedal, so we can go in any direction. That basically is level 3. Now to practice that, we'll go into like level 4, and that's man-made obstacles. And I'm going to show you that in the next video. But any questions on this level 3, write them in the comments. I definitely want to be able to get a student up here and understanding what their hands are supposed to do and what their legs are supposed to do. Now, to stay in the frame of the video, we just did a couple of circles, stop, back up. But you can actually go. You don't apply any obstacles in that equation. You're going in a direction, you're stopping, you're turning, going in a direction. On the first obstacle, this is really where a person gets to tie in their hands, their legs, their seat, and communicate with the horse most efficient, effective way. Making sure they're monitoring their own body system, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, what's their attitude, and ultimately their actions, in order to have a realistic expectation of what the horse should be doing. So anytime I'm going to dismount, I'm going to just ask for this lateral movement to the left, and I'm going to take foot all the way out of this stirrup, bring a toe to this stirrup, I'll swing over. I could go all the way down, but I can take them both out, control the descent down, and that's generally what I teach beginners in our classes. I'll ground tie my horse so she doesn't leave, and I'll disengage from the conversation with her off of a hind quarter, and I'll come over here and turn this camera off and reposition.